Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Myself Farzana Fayaz. I study in grade 7 in Green Valley Educational Institute, Yaripura. Today, I will be discussing the circulatory system. So, without wasting much time, let's move towards our topic. First of all, let me tell you what is circulatory system. The circulatory system is a transport system moving substances throughout the body with the help of blood. Now, we have understood what the circulatory system is. Let's explore its functions too. It carries or transports food and oxygen to each body cell. It carries away waste products to organs like kidneys, intestine and lungs, from where they are excreted out of the body. It regulates the body temperature. It helps in blood clotting and it protects the body against infection by destroying the germs. So, the circulatory system consists of three main components: heart, blood vessels and the blood. Let's explain each component one by one. Firstly, let's define the heart. The heart is a muscular organ that pumps blood throughout the body, providing nutrients and oxygen to the body's organs. This amazing organ is built like a double-story house. Each part has two rooms, one on each side. The ground floor has right and left ventricles, and the first floor has right and left auricles. There are doors called valves present between the auricle and ventricle on each side, but none in between the two rooms on each floor. Actually, the heart consists of two pumps, one on each side. The left side receives the oxygenated blood, which means the blood rich in oxygen, and the right side receives the deoxygenated blood, which means the blood rich in carbon dioxide. Now, let's define the second main component, the blood vessels. The blood in the body moves in tubes, and these tubes are called blood vessels. Blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins and capillaries. Arteries are the blood vessels in which the blood is going away from the heart to all parts of body. Arteries carry oxygenated blood. Veins are the blood vessels in which the blood is coming back to the heart. Veins carry deoxygenated blood. What about capillaries? The junction, or we can say the connection between arteries and veins, are called capillaries. Now, let's define the third main component, the blood. The blood is a red colored fluid flowing inside the blood vessels. Blood consists of a liquid part called plasma and blood cells. Blood cells are of three types: RBCs, WBCs and platelets. RBCs, red blood cells. As the name suggests, they are red colored due to the presence of a pigment called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is an oxygen carrier. Now we have WBCs, white blood cells. They play an important role in our body because they protect us against infection by destroying the germs. Lastly, we have platelets. They help in blood clotting. Thanks for your attention. Have a great day.